This is a Headgum original.
Back in studio once again, first time in 2023. We've got Emma Silvers, former Headgum intern, current Hollywood powerhouse, and George Saba.
I'm also sort of a Hollywood, like, I'm at least a house.
You're at least a
He's
former
in trousers.
I
on
am
a
in
Saturday
trousers.
morning.
I'm in trousers from Neoity.
Okay. What was that?
Neoity, Neoity. It is
Yeah.
a little boutique in
Did you
the
decide
Arts
that's how it's pronounced?
How would you pronounce it? Neoity.
Neo-ide.
Oh, and yours is cooler. Yeah, yours is way cooler.
Well, at some
Or
point I will say...
Neode.
Sorry,
Neode.
excuse
saying
me,
the same
actually. Excuse me just one second.
Sorry.
At one point during the show, I'm going to ask you to stand up and give a spin so we can see that ass.
Yeah, he looks good in them.
Thank you. This is the nicest you've been
What do you mean?
And it's all thanks to Neody.
This episode's sponsored by Neody with promo code What's That? You can get 50% off your pants at Neody.
Well, if anyone's wondering why this doesn't look like it usually does, it's because Casey took the video interface and flew to New York with it.
I know Jeffrey looks really chill and cool in his glasses, but he's been spiraling.
It's just that we have a studio in New York with the same interface.
Yeah.
With the same exact video interface. Unless it was broken. Unless the interface in New York was broken, in which case I'm so sorry, Casey. But if it wasn't, I don't know why they need two.
I wonder why, because you called about it to find out it was in New York. And
Sure.
if I were on the other line of that call, I would say, oh, it's because the New York one's broken.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't say that.
They didn't say that.
Yeah.
So I would assume that it was all fine and, well, good. We've got a lot to get to today. Emma, you've never heard the show,
Never.
so.
I said, tell me what to expect, and you said, come camera ready.
This is the thing. By the way, people don't like when I just have my actual real life friends on the show because I'm less
Because
mean to
we're
you guys.
no one.
No, it's that. Well, I
I'm
guess
not
they
no
liked
one.
Corey and they like George.
Thanks.
Okay.
Can you believe it? They like me.
No, people don't like it because I'm usually not as mean to y'all.
So wait, can I get the conceit of the show? You're mean to everyone?
Do you want to hear the elevator pitch? Mm-hmm. It's 45 minutes of mean-spirited pop culture discussion. I already fucked it up. It's
Wait, take it again.
It's a long elevator ride.
Take
You
it
got
again.
time.
Take it again.
It's like a billionaire's row at elevator ride.
Yeah.
It's 45 minutes of pop culture discussion, mean-spirited games and quizzes, and gotcha journalism. Your information will be doxxed, and it's basically...
I love it. Be mean to me.
It's like Between Two Ferns meets Taskmaster.
I don't know that second reference.
Taskmaster's great. Do you know Taskmaster?
Why does everybody say that? Because this show's not like Taskmaster?
Have you watched
Wait,
Taskmaster?
what
I've
is
seen
Taskmaster?
clips.
What
I
is it?
love Taskmaster.
I love
It's a
Taskmaster.
British panel show. It's where they just make them do tasks, and it's so much more endearing than what like the American version could ever be.
Which is, by the way, this.
Yeah.
Certainly. Well, they did an American Taskmaster that didn't really stick.
All right.
But it's like, I don't know. The British comedians are so much more endearing about it because it feels
Yeah.
like they're not as thirsty for attention, and it's also hour long,
Sure.
so they have the time
George's
to
whole
play.
thing is that he loves Europe.
I do.
I'm European.
Guess where I'm going next week?
Where are you going in Europe?
I'm going
Copenhagen.
Oh, you were so close. I'm going to London and Paris.
He's really gone outside the box.
I have
These two
cousins.
unknown cities.
I have cousins.
And are they
London.
in Paris or London?
Yeah.
I
yeah.
thought you were just saying, I have cousins. You said it like Oprah giving away a gift.
I thought I was saying it like George Costanza.
Wait. I want you to be like mean.
Oh, that'll come naturally.
Okay.
By the way, this isn't your house. You know what I mean? Like, it's not your domain. So like, don't like
You're
try
right.
to
You're
push
right.
the
You're
show
right.
along.
You're right.
It's
You're
kind of-
right. You're right. Let it go.
Yeah,
Let it go.
let it
Okay.
come.
Do people ever kick their legs up on this coffee table? I feel like I never see that.
People haven't. Do you want to be the first to test it out?
Just
Table
like-
rigs. Emma, I don't know if I introduced you in the way that you wanted me to. I didn't say your credits.
I don't need you to say my credits.
Okay.
I'm just I'm a good vibe. No, I'm a cool person and good person to be around.
That's what you want to put out.
Yeah, no, I'm a good person to be around. I'm a good friend. I'm a Leo.
I didn't even finish my thought about. We're shooting these on 2 iPhones that are sitting on chairs. So thanks a lot, Headgum. It's called the Headgum Podcast, and they don't give me any help or any notice. Casey taught me how to use the studio, so I was like, great. Studio's always set up. 2 years straight, it's been set up. I'll come in on a Saturday so I don't bother anyone and record a podcast with my friends. We walk in, and now there's 2
I walked into a really crazy energy. It was a really crazy energy. And I'm energetically sensitive. I'm really good at picking up on energies. It was crazy in here.
You should be on Senior Superlatives.
What's that? Sorry, is that another Headgum podcast? Wait, I actually have seen. I have seen.
Bond of the week. Daniel Craig is out as 007, so every week until the next James is cast, we're lobbing up our pick for the next Bond. What do you guys got? Who are you guys going with? I can also start if you're nervous.
I want to go last.
Okay, I'm gonna say Bryce James.
Who is that?
That's LeBron's youngest son.
Not the one that's the
Yeah.
conversations around.
That's what I'm saying is Bronny's the talk of the town. He's the talk of the nation. He's going to play in the NBA probably. Bryce, not as good at basketball, doesn't even have as much of a personality as Bronny. So I'm wondering if he kind of sees how he fares overseas as James. He's already, it's
How old
time
is
for
he?
a Bryce James Bond. What's that?
How old is he?
I think he's 12.
And out of curiosity, how the game works is it has to have James in the name.
It does not.
Okay.
It can be anyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying. What's gonna endear me to people?
You got to keep those thoughts inside because we're all thinking that at the same time.
Because it's are people gonna like me if I say I think Megan from Megan should be the Bond?
No, George.
Haven't seen it yet.
What?
Haven't seen Megan.
It's
yet.
come and gone, love.
What's the hot thing? Infinity pool. I want the goo.
The chain, the collar, the leash.
What? Oh, is that? I haven't seen Infinity.
Stop bringing up references you don't know.
No, you said it.
Okay, so wait, which one? Sorry, is it Megan from Megan or is it or
is it Megan?
Oh, that was so stupid. That was a really good impression, though. I got it. It was a really good micro impression. I got
You're being too nice to him. You're being so nice.
I love him. I love him. I hate
Instant
you.
Stockholm syndrome. People rarely get there in an episode.
We were out last week. My sister was visiting, and Emma turned to my sister and said, and pointed at me and said, "We hate him."
Wait,
regarding
when
me.
did I say that?
We were at the Grand.
Don't not remember the Grand.
Wait, but no, of course I remember the Grand. But why did I say that?
I felt like it was apropos of nothing.
Wait, that's crazy. I feel did I do that? I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. I just been thinking about it.
Okay.
Who's your Bond of the week?
Wait, and who's his?
Megan, the doll from the movie Megan.
Or Megan.
Or Josh Peck saying Megan.
Yeah.
Both of you are getting further and further from the impression.
My first one was better.
Yours
that was
really good. I knew I wouldn't.
You
be
just
able
did
to do it.
Bane. Okay.
Did I ever show you my character Anthony Bourdain?
What was it?
I was born in a kitchen.
I'm so stupid.
And then this is him. This is Anthony Bourdain at SQIRL. I was born in a kitchen, molded by it. That is such a niche jam reference.
That was so stupid. That was right. That was just for me.
I was also kind of for George, and he didn't like it at all.
Well, I just know it's from a sketch we did 2 years ago.
That's
Can
true.
I just say, there's 2 camera angles. One is just the soles of your feet.
An earlier camera angle was just Jeffrey's knee.
Yeah. We should say that the molded by it joke was because...
No, you all need to don't explain it. They get it. They don't.
They definitely don't get it. Most people who listen to the show do not live here.
What view? How many listens are you getting?
A week. That's not true. Between
You get stage fright for the rest of the podcast.
Really, like about 15 people listen to this. Sorry, no offense. I know you are successful and good at podcasting.
How many listeners do you have to get such that they remember to leave the important piece of equipment that you're able to record in the studio?
that remains to be seen. I think it's more just that people don't like me personally. Like, it could be 1 million listens a week, and they just would not,
Rank.
Is your tank top
sorry.
cream?
Yeah.
I really like it.
I got it from Gimme Danger. More local LA. This is also why people don't like when I have my friends on, because we just talk about our actual lives.
Wait, where's Gimme Danger?
It's on Sunset in Coronado.
It's on the side of a cliff.
Nice.
Thank you. Wait, I'm curious if you rank all the shows on Headgum.
Daddy, chill.
I want you in earnest to rank them in quality and also literal amount of listens they get.
Like an amalgam of both of those things, like a new metric. That
No,
incorporates both.
I want two
different rankings.
Yeah.
I don't know the numbers, but if I had to guess listenership, it would be Doughboys. Oh no, sorry, it's NADPOD, Doughboys, If I Were You.
You're gonna do this?
Those are the top three. I don't
Okay.
fucking know beyond that. I know Perfect Person has a lot too, which is the new one with Miles Bonsignore. Shout out. But in terms of what I like,
Yeah.
What's your favorite podcast? What's your favorite podcast? It doesn't have to be Headgum.
Hollywood Handbook.
Mm-hmm.
That makes me laugh out loud every episode.
Yeah.
The one they did with Adam DeMarco was so good.
I love Adam
So
DeMarco.
Yeah, he's
Who is that guy?
He's
Is that your
thin.
bond of the week, Adam DeMarco?
so
No.
skinny.
Okay, my bond of the
show's
week.
that
I'm like,
skinny.
my brain is so broken. Can I tell you who immediately came to mind? I don't know if either of you will get this reference.
Okay, hit it.
There's
make
a
another
guy.
Drake and Josh
There's
reference.
a guy from an old YouTube video where like old Vine. I want to say maybe it's TikTok. I don't know when it was from, but he has high waisted pants. He's like hunched over. He's really short. He's screaming in the park. Do you guys?
Oh
know?
my god, in New York?
Yeah. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yes.
Him. That's my bond of the week.
And for those who don't know, I'll put him up right here.
Thank you.
That's very funny. Does he do his own stunts in the movie?
Yeah.
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 Megan would do her own stunts.
We have to move on. I cannot stress enough how much we have to get to.
I'm excited. I'm having fun. You guys, are you having fun?
I'm not actually. This is the least amount of fun I've had on this. I prefer it when it's on
Really?
Zoom. Yeah,
That's
I've
what
decided.
everyone says, because it's not. First of all, again, I'm trying really hard to be mean to your face. It's really difficult.
Thanks.
But I think I'm succeeding, and it's hard to.
I think
be
I'm
mean to-
succeeding.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm being mean on your
I'm
behalf.
wondering if you would be a guest host.
Oh, I would love to.
Not now, but like I'm saying, if I need one, you've kind of captured the tone perfectly, and you've never heard the show.
Great.
I feel like I'd also be a really good guest host.
Gwyneth Paltrow hilariously admits that she uses her under eye masks during meetings. Quote, sorry, not sorry. Isn't that,
Queen.
That's so funny.
That's my God.
What's
Yeah.
an under eye mask?
Wait, do you not? I'm so sorry. I'm actually dead ass. Do you not know?
I can guess. I think
Guess.
it's okay. Hold on. It's it gets rid of eye bags.
Yeah.
Okay,
Tries to.
I get the utility, and then so she uses that in meetings.
And she's sorry, but she's not sorry.
I love her. I love my girl boss. I genuinely love her.
I wish
you know
we had one other person on here, just sort of an ally.
Yeah, we need a Marika. We need an Amir. That's the other thing. I cannot stress to you guys enough. People are not going to like this episode because Amir and or Marika are not on. You guys are my actual friends. We're talking about LA references. It's shot poorly. It's in studio. This is the recipe.
Wait,
for
can
people to
I
hate the
say
episode.
something though? I wonder if it'll have a The Room-esque audience that'll find it and have fun with it.
Yeah,
Because it's so bad. It's so
that's what
left
the
of
show is,
center.
by the way.
Oh yeah, what's the drinking game of this episode
Okay.
or the show?
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. But obviously drink responsibly, George.
I didn't say what they were drinking.
Okay. Drinking liquid, whatever. Jesus Christ.
Hooch.
I was gonna
just say hooch.
Hooch. Here's the Headgum podcast drinking game. You can play with any episode. Drink when I say, "What's that?" Drink when there's a damn Daniel sound effect. No, drink when there's a bomb drop sound effect. Drink when there's an applause sound effect. Drink when a new guest doesn't understand the show. Drink when I bring up something deeply personal about myself or y'all. Drink when I mention anything related to kink. Drink when I make fun of somebody who's not in the room. And drink when a theme song goes on way too long. I think that's a good start.
Yeah.
But I'd like for somebody who has time on their hands to come up with a better one, because those, that was all off the top.
Somebody meaning an audience member that you wouldn't pay. I'm just wondering.
My assistants are interns.
Yeah. Yeah, they're getting quality experience.
Yeah. All recipes recently tried every peanut butter to determine the best. What do you think won?
I have a strong opinion on what's the best peanut butter.
Justin's.
I couldn't disagree more. I'm now
I hate
suddenly on
Justin's
Georgia's
peanut
side. Okay.
I'm now suddenly on
Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz?
Santa Cruz. No palm oil added. All natural peanut butter crunchy.
And is that like spelled like the city, or is it spelled like Santa's on vacation? Well deserved, by the way.
Wait, how's the city one spelled?
Santa space Cruz. And then the other one is Santa space Cruise.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay, the former.
Okay, yeah.
I think that's what it's called. Now I'm like freaking out. It's amazing.
You look
Green
calm.
bottle.
Like, what do you mean you're freaking out?
I don't think it's called Santa Cruz. Cruz spelled like a vacation. If that was
certainly
what
not.
you were
No.
saying.
I'm just in my head all of a
The
sudden
fat
like.
ass works year round for y'all. Well, for you. And
Wait, what's your favorite peanut butter? Both
I
of
like
you.
Geoff. And guess what? So does all recipes.
Jerry Seinfeld.
I also
What
like
about Jeffrey Seinfeld? Sorry, I interrupted.
No, dude. I
Yeah.
want you to do Jeffrey Seinfeld.
Yeah, do Jeffrey Seinfeld.
Emma, George, Peter.
Great, that was really good. Remember?
It's a smooth.
Do you know Jerry Seinfeld dated a high schooler?
Yeah.
He married that high schooler. Didn't he?
And
No.
I don't think so.
No, but I'll laugh and tell you that was funny.
I think
I
at
thought
that
that
point
was
someone
true.
would have said stop.
No, I thought that he married somebody who he dated very young. And
Do you know Emmanuel Macron married his teacher?
That I did know, yes. French
President of France? Ever heard of it?
I would know because
wow.
I'm obsessed with Europe.
Yeah. I'm pissed because you went from this Italiophile persona, non grata, by the way, and now you're shifting into like a Francophile thing.
I don't know.
Hey, Jefferson.
I don't know if I'd ever go full Francophile. The French scare me. I'm visiting my friend
Yeah.
who is a pastry chef who lives in Paris.
Okay, this is perfect for the segment that's going to come later, because what is that? What is your
What
life?
is a pastry chef?
No, your life is crazy. Like, I feel like there's parts of
You
your
always
life-
do have friends where it goes, huh?
I'm surprised George has friends.
No, it's that you
it's
have
just
a
like,
French
who are
pastry
they?
chef friend. I've never fucking heard of this
This is
person.
my friend Connor. I've known him since high school.
And that's the wild card, is that it's often a high school friend who's gone on to do something awesome.
People from Ohio end up doing cool things.
Well, they end up leaving the state. Shout out. According to a recent study, ants apparently are masters of detecting breast cancer early. Thoughts?
Ants
Would you
like
let
your parents, like female
Stupid.
sibling.
That's funny. We won't get a better joke than that. Per the Idaho Statesman, this Idaho restaurant made Yelp's top 100 places to eat.
Can I say one thing about ants detecting breast cancer? I know you said we're not gonna get a better joke, on it, and this isn't a joke. It just sort of feels relevant. My cousins who are in England, who I mentioned already, I have an aunt. The aunt lives there also. She has breast cancer. So to some extent,
I pressed the button before you said
I saw that. I watched.
what that was.
I watched you press it. And then I heard press it.
I am sorry about that.
I literally
late
watched that
stage.
play out in real time.
they think they've gotten most of it removed. But last I spoke to her over the holiday break, she's like, I don't know. I think I gotta go in for some more stuff.
I hope this isn't a joke that you're doing.
It's not a
about your
joke. It's not a joke. I just thought it was
cancer.
relevant after the joke about ants and breast cancer. I was like, well, I would be remiss if the family I talked about in England, I didn't mention that I have an aunt who has breast cancer. I think she's doing okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I'll report back
Yeah.
when I go on my trip.
I think people will love this episode.
So what was this about the girl being on fire? Play the sound. Play the sound again.
Per the Idaho Statesman,
Sure.
this Idaho restaurant made Yelp's top 100 places to eat. Swallow your pride, Boise. Izzy's Comfort Kitchen of Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, was named the 43rd best place to eat in America. No Boise restaurant has ever made the list. What do you guys think?
Major upset.
Yeah.
Boise's supposed to be cool.
I've heard Boise's cool. Sure.
From who?
From Jake and Amir, actually.
Another high school friend. I don't talk to this one as much anymore. Moved to Boise. Seems to be doing pretty well based on Instagram. Doing a lot of.
Where have you been in the country that you like, that's like random, that'd be like, you know what, where is actually a cool place to go is this place?
It's a really good question, and if you guys have answers, I'd love to hear yours first. But my immediate reaction is like, and it's not that people don't assume that this area is cool, but I think it's cooler than people even think it is, and that's like upstate New York, like Ulster County, Kingston, Woodstock. I think it's awesome, and I want all my friends to move there. But
You're gonna be on a commune in Woodstock. Is the vibe.
That'd be ideal. I mean,
Yeah.
there's the Birdcliff Institute where you can like apply for an artist's residency. So I've considered, especially if something bad happens in my life, you know, like a tragedy, I lose a friend or like I lose a lover, you know, whether that's to like another career that takes them out of the state or the country, or whether that's you moving to Italy. I don't know. Maybe I'll move to Woodstock and do an artist residency for this podcast.
I thought you were saying like if you lose someone, because then you'll have like a muse of sorts to produce art at the.
No, I just won't have anyone to hang out with. Because I'm not interested, by the way, in expanding my circle beyond what I have.
No.
Sure.
Keep your circle small. Because especially when you have... Sorry, now I'm getting excited and angry. Like, when you are ascending to the heights that I aspire to, it's going to get lonelier and lonelier the longer you go on.
Sure.
Yeah, sorry, let me finish. And it's like, you have to make sure that you keep your friends close and you keep your circle small. Yeah, exactly right. And so...
If your friends are close, we're your
Excuse me.
enemies.
Excuse me. And it's like it's who can you trust, you know, and who's gonna be there. One second, and it's who's gonna be there for you. Sorry, one second.
Okay.
And it's like who's gonna be there for you, like you know, because you wasn't with me.
You haven't said a complete sentence. So
you
I'm
haven't
just
let
like-
me finish. So
I
excuse me,
was,
actually.
and then you were sort of being.
Just 1 second, actually. So basically, it's like the higher you ascend, the you know, you look
What if I
around.
started
and, sorry,
choking?
excuse me, just 1 second. Because it's like, who do you trust? Because you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. You know what I mean?
You wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
That's a Drake lyric about how, yeah, like his new friends. Yeah, Emma.
No, I agree with every single thing you said. I've never felt more connected to someone or something in my whole life. Jeffrey, you have a huge
Sorry, it's just
That was, I wouldn't have said anything. It was straight long and it came to
Sorry, I did a lot of blow last night. TJ Holmes can't stop grinning amidst affair allegations. Is it gone?
Yeah, the booger's gone.
It's just, yeah.
Who's TJ Holmes?
He's the Good Morning. He's a former Good Morning
Oh
America.
my God, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
So hot. He couldn't be hotter. She couldn't be hotter. They're still
Yeah.
together. They're still grinning. Is that what we're telling?
Well, he can't stop grinning, so I assume
They're
that
still together.
you know, yeah.
Do you know about
Coitus
this?
and-
No.
Okay, so I was obsessed with this. So Good Morning America, you've heard of it?
Yeah, GMA.
Yeah. So the two head people, the like Meredith Vieira and Matt Lauer,
Yeah.
but of Good Morning America,
Okay.
Married.
both
Not to
married
each other.
separately,
Okay.
started having an affair.
Oh.
But what was like so fun about it was like the way they did not give a shit to hide it at all. And in like all of these videos, it is them blatantly flirting on camera.
Oh my gosh.
And like doing these like for Instagram videos where they're like doing bits with each other and like they're clearly fucking.
Is there a
Yeah.
supercut?
I'm sure.
There probably is out there.
And then as soon as it came out that they were like fucking and like having an affair, they just like kept hanging out in public and like having so much fun together and like being like cutie and like hanging like him being behind her like wrapped around her on like a ledge.
But,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
My question is like, where do you go from hosting GMA? Like, because they got fired, by the way. That's the episode.
They'll get like, which is so crazy
For
that
having
they
the
get-
affair?
Yeah.
which is so dumb because like the numbers I'm sure went wild
Went up.
after
Yeah,
that.
I mean, I hadn't thought about Good Morning
They
America
had to
in
been
years.
like fully diddling each other under the desk.
No. You don't get
Ew,
it.
George.
What?
No, they were in love. They were
I think they
making
were in love. When you're in love, you would diddle each other under the
Ew,
desk.
stop saying
No, it's that
diddle.
it's like a national broadcast network show, and so they want to, appear Puritan.
I think that he starts his own like podcast. I think,
Oh yeah.
TJ,
I think that's what's gonna happen.
please, I'd love to have you on the show. Honestly,
They're also
what's her-
so rich. Like he'll write a
Yeah.
book.
He'll rent
Yeah.
a boat.
Yeah. He'll just like hook up with his hot co-host.
Sorry.
Oh, you apologize? What is this?
Might as well just grin and bear it. The bear selfie has arrived.
Oh my
One
God,
bear in
he's just like
Boulder,
me for real.
Colorado, seemingly taking his cue from Madonna. Normally, the city of Boulder open space and mountain parks trail cams capture bears scratching or eating or giving viewers a rear view, but sometimes the bears investigate the cameras. And out of 580 images captured by one trail cam,
about 400 were bear selfies. So obviously the bear was looking for, the right angle.
full-on frontal side profile. This one is giving me Lolita, noted one viewer.
This one is
I
giving me
feel
one.
pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and gay.
That's like demure.
We don't even know if this bear is a girl or a boy.
I can't say for sure.
It didn't take that.
That's
for
exactly,
the
yeah.
selfie.
And just like with human
The selfies are for
selfies, there were
girls.
rejects,
That's
a
funny.
paw instead of a face. Wildlife experts never know which critters will trigger their motion-activated cameras. Be it a wild turkey, a prairie dog, a leaping fox, or a howling coyote. And now we're howling over 400 bear selfies, playing an actress trying to come out of hibernation.
All right, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up.
Maybe not that close up. And quit baring your tongue. Genimos, CNN.
I have a
New York.
note. That could have been cut a minute. I could have pulled a
agree.
minute from that
You
clip.
know what? Usually, because Jeannie Moose is my favorite CNN anchor, and usually her stuff is pretty tight.
Yeah, she left a lot in there.
Yeah.
You think it was a slow day, so we're filling the hour?
I mean, if it was a slow day, I feel like they would have spent more time editing it, right? So, like, I feel like it was probably a really.
So was it
busy
a girl or a gay guy? Bear.
Why do you ask?
No, I'm
And
just
those are the only options?
yeah. Straight guys don't take selfies. Guys, don't turn on.
Guys, this episode of our show is brought to you by Betterhelp. I've talked about this for years, guys, but the reason I go to therapy is so that I can be the best version of myself and show up for those people in my life that I love and the things in my life that I love as the best version of myself or the best possible version of myself that I can be, all right? And a lot of that is due to therapy, and that's where Betterhelp can help you. When you're at your best, you can do great things, but sometimes life gets you bogged down and you may feel overwhelmed or like you're not showing up in the way that you want to. And working with a therapist can help you get closer to being the best version of you. Because when you feel empowered, you're more prepared to take on everything that life throws at you. I'm in therapy every week. I had therapy today. I'm feeling light. I'm feeling limber. I'm feeling lithe. I'm feeling wise. And it's all because of therapy. And BetterHelp expands access to therapy by making it more affordable and also making it flexible and entirely online. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. So if you want to live a more empowered life, therapy can get you there. Visit betterhelp.com/what's that to get 10% off your first month today. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/what's that. Thanks, BetterHelp. Welcome to This is a segment I like to call Breaking Story with Geory.
Is this a recurring segment?
We'll see how it goes. This is the first time I brought it up.
Got it.
But I think it has the potential to be.
I mean, this would go to my
recording.
guest hosting campaign.
I got asked to guest host.
I know, but I think I'd be make a pretty good run.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. It's so funny. I thought that was a picture of you, and then I just let you misspelled your
George
own
thinks
name.
all mixed race guys look the same. This is fucked up. You're a self-hating bi. Racial.
This sucks. What did you say about me?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You know, let's just say I'm glad it's Elise.
The lease of the apartment we live in together.
No, that place is great.
It's
So
okay.
this is Breaking Story with Geory. Geory being like, because you know how like, you know, it's like Rami, you know, Seinfeld, you know, if you had your multicam.
In theory, it would be George, because that's my name.
Yeah, but you know, Americans see George spelled with an S and they instantly think it's
Do you know I called him George's?
Yeah. Well, who is it? Is it
Like to your face, and I was being so nice. I was like trying to introduce you to a bunch of people, and I
Yeah.
kept calling you George's.
who called you Gorgeous Georges? Was that Shelby or your fight master?
Fight. Yeah, Fight does, and then my friend Cinnamon Frost.
Breaking Story with Geory. So yes, if you sold a show where you're, you know, in it, starring in it, it's a multicam, it's kind of cheesy. Yeah, I think it would be called Geory.
Can I tell a different story? It sort of relates to Geory. It's like quick.
Yeah.
I'll be really quick with it, and then you can explain what this segment is.
Okay, great.
I was like buying a suit, and I like the one that was being pushed
So
on me.
you?
I didn't
That's so
want.
you?
It was very me. I had
It
the
was a
guy at
tux, but yeah.
Bloomingdale's like hold it for me, and I was like, I'm not gonna come back to get this, but he had helped me for so long, I felt bad. And he's like, what name should I put it under? And I was like, George, and I spelled out my name Georges, and I watched what he typed, and he put in Goree. Gory. So pretty close. You're gonna hit me with the laugh.
Damn, Daniel, back at it again with the wine van.
You did tell me that story, and it is very funny to me. So maybe it would be Gory, but I still think spelled this way.
I had my freshman year in high school bio teacher was named Mr. Gory.
Okay.
He's dead. Before anyone pushes any sounds, he did die.
Stop bringing up depressing shit.
This girl is on fire.
On this silly little podcast that Jeffrey's trying to do.
Breaking Story with Gory. So I brought this up too because you work in TV writing. You are, and then also your personal life, in my opinion, is kind of like a sitcom. And it's kind of like that classic sitcom where it's like, there's no way this would happen.
I'm so afraid where this is going. Continue.
I just thought we could break some story for like Gory.
I love it.
So the
I
show's
love
called
it.
Gory, right?
I love
Spelled
it.
Geory, right? And so it's
We're all agreed.
It's very, they're right behind me, aren't they?
yeah, exactly. So let's say this is like episode 318, right? We know the show, we know the characters.
And this is a 24 episode series.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow, I got an order. Network or
This is gonna be network. yeah.
Fox.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's a Netflix multicam.
That is such a specific vibe.
Yeah,
Got it.
so
Okay,
it's
okay.
called Gory.
Sure.
Right? This is episode 318, so we are in the midst of the show. We know what it is. Who are the characters, first of all? Let's get our cast.
Okay.
There's Gory.
There's Gory.
There's Gory. Well, Gory gets introduced last.
Wait, sorry. Is it, how old is he? Are we in
27.
high school? Oh, we're 27.
Okay, got
This
it.
is your current life.
Oh, this is my current life and it's real. So you want me to like
So it's
list
his
real people in my
boss?
life?
Mhm.
It's his boss.
My boss,
Yeah, Dan.
Dan
Gore.
Gore.
Which we are going to maybe need to change the name just so people don't get confused because you're Gory.
Right.
I think it's interesting. My name George has a soft G.
Sure.
And you're you've also changed it from Gory to Jory over the course of like this record a lot. You've changed your own pronunciation.
Breaking Story with Jory.
So there's Geory and Dan Gore.
Why isn't it called Breaking Geory? Because I'm sort of breaking at the seams. The segment. Oh, got it. The segment is called Breaking Story.
We're breaking story.
Breaking
for
Geory
the
isn't
show.
For the show Geory. I'm up to speed.
Unless you're like leaving your persona, again, non grata of Geory, because then it would be like breaking
What
Amish.
do you think persona non grata means?
It means you're not welcome on the set of your own goddamn show if you shed the identity of Geory, because that's what sold the show. And that's what brings in the listeners. And
I think it's more interesting to me to also think about what the drama is making Geory.
Right.
Behind the scenes.
Oh, behind
and
the
we'll
scenes.
also
in like a Larry Sanders way.
Yeah.
Do I run my own room?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's like Larry Sanders meets what's the Rachel Bloom show? That was like so good. I loved it.
Crazy X?
No, the new one on Hulu. I literally loved it so much.
Oh, reboot?
Best show on television. Best show of all time. Legitimately best show of all time.
Well, you haven't seen Geory. So let's
True.
break some story. This is just, we are in the writer's
It's
room.
like Keegan Michael
Geory.
Key and Judy Greer were like fucking. They have no chemistry. Loved it.
What arouses you if two people with no chemistry?
That part, that was my least favorite part of the show. Rachel Bloom. Okay. We're breaking story. So do you want us to wait? So are you saying you want us to just pitch George's real life?
I mean, are you guys ready to do the segment?
Yeah,
or do
I
you
want to
do
do
your little
no,
side
no,
thing?
no, no,
Your
Jeffrey.
digression?
I want to do the segment. But are you saying that we're pitching George's real life?
No, okay. So this. You
Just
guys
re-explain the
really aren't
conceit of the segment.
I made a whole graphic to make it clear.
And it is.
I'm just like, is it his wacky boss or it's like real boss Dan Gore?
It's based on true events in your life,
But we're making it a bit wacky, fun for
for
network.
the
For
comedy
me.
of it.
Got it.
For the comedy, because ultimately it's not a documentary; it's a sitcom.
I think it'd be fun if Geory's like always slipping.
Am I doing that in real life? Am I clumsy?
No, we just said that we're expanding it for network. Like we just said we're making it broad, and I feel like nothing's funnier than someone slipping. I thought I was doing this segment perfectly. I thought I just came up with like a really good pitch for the show.
I guess I don't know where the lines of fiction and reality are.
They could be anywhere. There are no wrong ideas.
So I think him slipping all the time
What if I'm a family man?
is really funny.
What do you mean? You don't have a family. It's based on your real life.
Yeah, but I'm not always slipping.
Yeah, but you're always getting in trouble.
Yeah, but like you could be 27, single, and not have a family, and slip, and that's like within the bounds of possibility.
Right.
You don't have a kid, so we're not going to give you a kid. You don't have a wife. We're not gonna give you-
What if he's always like staining his shirt?
That's funny.
I'm not. All right.
No, say your piece.
Stop screaming.
Ultimately, you are the one who has to be on camera. Like this is Geory, and like this is the kind of thing that, by the way, like New Yorkers are going to gather in Times Square or whatever the Cincinnati equivalent is.
If I have Fountain Square, I would say if I'm the star of the show, it's episode 318 and people are loving it.
Yeah. If we could not speak in hypotheticals, that'd be great.
Okay.
Because it is episode 318.
So it's episode 318. People have been loving the show.
Loving it, by the way, like, you know, in today's numbers. So it's still
there's an audience.
Yeah, it's
but...
you're not at an 8. You're at a 1.
So could I be like in the way that like The Rock insists that he can't lose in any of his things? Can I?
In his movies, he says he can't lose.
He can't lose, and they have to be pro-war.
What?
Wow.
Did you just make that up?
Sorry, pro the army, I should say, which is to some extent pro-war.
Wait,
no,
what
that's
do you mean
real.
they all have to be pro the army?
Like you can't have.
What about
any
the Tooth Fairy?
That's funny.
They just can't say anything bad about the military. The military has to be like really awesome. Have you guys heard?
Is it wrong? I think he's hot, Rock.
I think.
Are you supposed to sexualize him?
I think he's utterly sexless. I think in that movie he did with Gal Gadot, Where They're in Love, is like I've never seen two just smoother, ungenital
Like Ken dolls?
people. Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Like,
And would you say he is an uncut gem?
Yeah.
I'd say he's pretty cut.
Okay.
This girl is on.
Cause you had a bad.
We haven't broken any story.
Wait, I've pitched 2 character traits about him.
She's been
Traits
really
are
good stuff.
We need the cast.
I actually haven't been really active in the room.
Here's what you need to do. You need to say who our cast is.
Okay, I would say you two are featured players.
Okay, but
Not-
don't say YouTube. Like, be like, okay, there's blank, the blank.
Yeah.
Like, there's George Costanza. Like,
okay.
You know, kind
Yeah,
of loser dweeb, you know.
Say Jew.
There's Kramer.
I guess I think it's
awesome.
really cool if I'm like, what if I'm like learning?
Who are the characters, George?
Who are the characters?
Name us. Describe
You want
us.
me to just, like,
George,
list my
George,
friends?
describe
Yes,
us.
you know,
yes.
have you ever seen a multicam shoot?
George, describe us. Describe us.
It's like, and playing this guy is like
describe
Marcel.
us in multicam character lingo. That's what we're asking for.
Okay, I would say.
And you go from the least featured to the main characters.
Okay,
And let's
go
get 6.
least featured, and I'm one of the 6.
Yes,
You're number 1 on the call sheet.
Okay, I'm number 1 on the call sheet. We'll go. Oh, okay.
George's wacky neighbor Kelby. That's our landlord who lives above us.
It sounds fake when you. I had to register that is really our landlord.
And he truly is the most normal guy.
Yeah, he does not look like a Kelby. He's like, he just
That's
gardens
so
and he wears
funny.
shorts when it's too cold.
Yeah.
What's very Philly?
Okay. I think structurally, it's like you have your me character, you would have the will they, won't they type.
Which is who?
Well, I'm getting there. I'm filling the archetypes first, and then we're working backwards.
Yeah.
I think then we have our like a pair of characters that is a couple, and then a pair of characters that are wild cards. Your Joey and Phoebe, so to speak.
You think that's us? I think I'm kind of predictable.
Well, yeah, but
In the show, Jeffrey, like we're making up characters.
yeah,
That's what I was saying. Yeah,
I think,
you didn't let me finish.
but like, I think the C stories you would get up to would be very easy to write. It'd be like Jeffrey goes to a kink party, or Jeffrey jerked off so
It's a little
hard
Joey.
he has to go to the
Joey vibe.
hospital.
Wait,
or-
you are Joey and I am Phoebe.
I've never seen Friends.
What? What?
But what about the show?
Stupid. Wait, for real?
I've never seen him.
An episode?
You should watch an episode of Friends.
I'm not like, oh my god, it's gonna change your life, but it's crazy. You haven't seen it.
I know. I just, at this point, it's like, I don't want to.
Part of me wants Jeffrey to love it. Like, I think when people love Friends, I find it like a little saccharine. But if Jeffrey came in like having really fallen for it and was saying like, "How you doing?"
No, that was me. I watched like The Godfather for the first time like a month ago, and my personality for 4 days was The Godfather is so good.
My Friends was a show you introduced me to when I had COVID. And I don't even remember the name of it.
The Unicorn, the greatest show of all time.
Walton Goggins.
The funniest comedy ever to live. This show wishes it could be The Unicorn. I was bringing the
No, the
Geory.
Headgum show.
Geory. And also, I was bringing The Unicorn up in meetings, being like, it's the greatest comedy of all time.
I would have loved to be on the fucking Unicorn. Great cast. Okay, let's get into it. Let's just break one fucking episode
you're not.
of the show.
Wait,
Who's the character?
who are we?
You've only said archetype. Who are the characters?
I said it was you. I said it's a Jeffrey is like our Joey Tribbiani. You are our tells it like it is. No nonsense.
Say Jewish.
Figuring. No.
She's coming up with callbacks and catchphrases. She gets the show.
You get
Okay,
it.
Headgum podcast?
Yes.
Wow.
Both of us don't get Geory because so far nothing about Gory has come up.
We're building from the bottom up.
No,
like
but you keep
every-
saying that you're not doing anything about
And what
it.
I'm not liking
I don't
is
want to
that I'm
talk about
number
my
6 on the
personal
call
life
sheet.
really on this
What
show.
I'm not liking is I'm number 6 in the call sheet. How
I'm
dare you.
delaying getting to the will they, won't they. I don't want to talk about that part of my life.
Okay, then
You didn't have to bring up that archetype.
Yeah, you brought up the archetype.
Just
we
feels
don't
like
need that.
that's you gotta every sitcom has that anchor. I'm not gonna deny that has to be part of it.
The Unicorn didn't.
Yeah.
Unicorn. The
You could
whole
also be a
point is
player.
that he's like single and hot.
Yeah, which is so funny because he's such a big forehead, but he is really hot. But there wasn't like a consistent will they, won't they?
And how long did that show last?
2 seasons.
Let's get rid of the will
Just
they,
feel
won't
like
they.
shows that last a while have like a really good anchor of a will they, won't they.
Whatever. Cast the,
The
fucking
Office,
show.
Friends. Seinfeld didn't. I
We
guess.
have 4 minutes.
Elaine and-
So
Of the whole podcast left?
yeah,
Wait, what other
the
segments?
show
do you
is
have?
going very well until this.
Yeah, is it wrong to blame him?
No. Cast. We said very simply, cast the show.
Okay, you like with you didn't say it very simply.
He did. He did.
Okay, like with real stars.
who the characters
Maybe you as
are.
the host should pick up on that. We need to switch segments. He's not biting. He's
This
not doing
is
a good
it?
job. Oh, this.
I
is
guess
it.
like a Jennifer Aniston type, and then I
This
would
is
guess
just
like a
Friends.
Matt
You're just
LeBlanc.
casting Friends. You've got 2 wild cards, and it's
Okay.
me and Emma.
Yeah, you guys.
And then you have a couple. Who's that? What
a couple, and I would the ones that came to mind were like I would say you guys are 3 and 4 on the call sheet, and then the couple would be like an
Which is
Eli
they?
and
Which is
Andy.
they?
Those
Okay,
are like
our friends Eli and
Eli
Andy.
Makovetsky and Andy, and I want to say her last name is Corbin.
I don't know either of those people. Don't look at
And
me.
then the will they won't they?
The will they won't they? I think
you should rewrite, and we should not talk about it, and we should add a different character.
yeah. Okay. Well, I think it's like or like maybe then it's just like a family member who's like invasive.
It's like your mom.
Yeah, it's my
It's-
fucking mom.
Oh, I was gonna say Margot.
Oh, that's
Saba.
fun too. Like she's visiting, and it's like I gotta adapt.
She can't
to my
visit the
younger-
whole. Did she move in?
Well, yeah, she's moved in,
So we're
which is
in
the whole.
episode
That's actually the
318.
conceit of Joey, the spin-off of Friends. I think like he moves in with his cousin, Andrea Anders.
This could have been a fun segment.
He fucked it up.
Am I?
Maybe the pilot, and if we're gonna back up for a second, the pilot is that you're.
Yeah, sorry, we were breaking episode 318.
I know,
Okay,
but
it's to
that has not worked out.
To George's credit,
That has not worked
that
out.
was tough, I guess.
It just has not worked out. The pilot is Margot, who is at this point a famous musician under the name Girl George.
Oh, it's like Cheers. So you meet Sam, and you also have Diane, and Diane is Margot's coming in, and then Diane becomes a part of the bar. So Margot becomes a part of this crew of yours in East LA.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. But it's a thing where, because Margot, your sister, operating under the name Girl George as a musician, that's her
Yeah.
solo project. Let's say that she's starting to get some traction this year, right? You're
Yeah.
writing the pilot this year. You're getting traction in Hollywood as a writer.
Right.
You sell the show as a writer-actor.
With her attached,
With
yeah.
her attached, because she's kind of
Yeah.
like this like king princess level artist, right? That people
Right.
do know, but she's also on the rise. So think Billie Eilish when she was, 16, 15? And so like there's heat and you know it's going to go up. It's almost guaranteed. She's attached, and as you rise as a Seinfeld level star, she rises as a Billie Eilish type. And like
We're like learning from each other.
and the show is her getting famous, and you guys have to deal with that.
right, the more famous we get, and then
Yeah.
There was that
and-
famous episode, season 2, I think it was episode 7, where she gets canceled.
oh yeah, she gets canceled, and it was a big thing.
Yeah, Margot.
Yeah, and that
What did she
came.
get canceled for? Wearing a Native American headdress.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then saying a slur of a different race.
So
the
that's
one.
the A story.
That's the A
Is
story.
Margot gets canceled.
Yeah, the B story is you guys think I need to get out there more, like
Yeah.
dating
like
wise.
the unicorn.
So you guys, and then you guys start competing.
We're Michaela Watkins and Rob Corddry from the Unicorn.
Yes. And
Yes.
also, can we cast the rest? So it's you playing you, your sister Margot, Girl George playing her,
Yes.
and then us playing each other. Who's
Or
playing Eli and
wait.
Andy?
But I have a question.
Yeah.
Let's cast who plays you. Let's cast who plays me.
Who plays me? I'd like to play me. I'm sorry.
Okay, I don't want to play me.
Then who plays you?
Who do I look like?
Do you want us to say people who are Jewish, or are you going to point that out and make a big?
No,
point
you
about
can
it?
you can do what you want to do, and I'll decide what I want to say back.
Jenny Slate.
I mean, sure, she's hot
She's a fun cast, I think, for that.
because she's curly hair. She's curly hair and Jewish.
Honestly, I would take Jenny Slate. And then for me, it can just she can reunite with Ben Schwartz, and then Ben can do brownface.
he's allowed.
Yeah, and it really makes that episode about getting canceled super interesting. It's self-aware, but missing it by that much.
Do you
then who
remember when the
plays Eli
Always
and
Sunny episode, Rob McElhaney did blackface to make fun of Tropic Thunder?
I don't, but that's
Are
really.
you guys not Always Sunny heads?
I am, but I haven't seen that episode. Who plays Eli and Andy? Because they cannot play. I'm
Right,
sorry.
no, they're
I
not
love
going to play.
them,
They're
but
not going
they
to play
are not
themselves.
charismatic enough.
No, I think Eli's played by oh my gosh, who's like a Tim Baltz type.
That's bad casting.
You're not okay.
We're all our age, and then all of a sudden it's
Yeah, what the fuck?
Sorry, no, I actually cast Jenny Slate, who's like they can all play younger.
Eli's gonna be Timothy Chalamet doing his first like steady TV gig, and he's kind of selling out.
okay, and then Andy is going to be
Kendall Jenner.
You're giving Timothy Chalamet number 5 on the call sheet. below George.
Sorry, but like I'm making 30 an episode. I'm making $30,000 an episode.
That's pretty low.
That's really low.
That's really low.
well, I haven't done much.
It's so low.
It's 24 episodes. I'm making $500,000 a fucking year, Emma.
That's still,
Timothy can get $2 million.
Low.
It's so low.
For, like, Fox.
You got to drop your reps.
They didn't cut you
We have to fucking wrap this up. What's the C story?
This
Timmy and Kendall.
Sorry, Timothy Chalamet and Kendall Jenner.
They're trying to find a third, and the third is Walton Goggins.
Yes.
All right.
Wait, that feels like more like a you story.
Wait,
it feels like
let
it's
it
out of
go.
character. I think they're going through like some sort of couple issue.
I know, but when I'm at a kink party, I'm in my bag. Like I'm in my comfort zone, so it's not funny. Them trying to find a third, they're out of their comfort zone.
Right, but you're helping me out of my comfort zone by bringing me to a kink party anyway. So that's like that
Wait,
you're
and
hitting
how
the
do
nail
I
twice.
bring you out of your comfort zone?
You would offer. What would you real life offer me if you were like, oh,
You
George
peg
needs to
him,
get back?
I fuck you.
Yeah.
You guys, Eiffel
what would
Tower. You're not good. This is maybe not going to make the show. This is a multicam.
There are no wrong ideas.
Wait. Are you saying what would I do to get you out of your comfort zone? I don't know.
No. If you're like, George, you need to put yourself out there more, what would you make me do? Jeffrey would take me to a kink party, which is like, that would certainly be putting myself out there. What would real life you do?
You help him buy these pants.
Yeah, we do a little shopping montage.
We do a shop. You give me a
because I'm a
makeover.
girl. I'm a girl and I love to shop. Girls shop.
And then
you've been anti-Semitic and you've been anti-woman.
On both. I don't believe women.
I've been anti-mixed race.
You
have. I've been clean for the first time ever on this show.
I think I've been clean.
Plugs. We got to wrap this shit up. You have a heart out, and this
what
segment
time is
didn't
it?
go very well. What's that?
What time is it?
12:24.
Oh yeah.
Plugs. What do you guys have going on? What do you want to point the people to? The floor is yours. Let's start with Emma.
Okay. You People just came out on Netflix. I watched it last night. It's fun. It's fine. I watched an hour of it.
Did you work on that show?
No.
You're just plugging something?
Yeah.
Cool. You don't want to plug your social media?
No.
You're private.
No. I'm not private. I'm public. They can find me. What else? Shotgun
sucks.
Wedding came out. I haven't watched it yet.
I didn't mean to interrupt. Sorry.
Yeah, that is a lot of
It's just like, because I like to have like the ground clearance to show a little bit of, ankle. But then when you sit, it's just, you don't ever want to see the calf.
Okay, can I plug marinating chickpeas?
You may not. George?
Did I understand? Did I understand the segment? I'm just saying that's the thing people should do.
Is marinate chickpeas.
Take
as like
2 cans of chickpeas, a half a cup of olive oil, some white wine vinegar, and chop up some garlic, salt, pepper. Let it sit there.
I don't know if I've ever been mad at you. You're like a friend where I don't think I've ever had a reason to be mad at you. I'm pissed right now for this plug.
I'm just saying, I care more about people knowing that is a possibility
Than
saying anything about me. I have nothing to plug. Just life and be present and feel your feelings and go, smell fresh air. George? What was that?
it's somebody from some Indian media in Hindu being like, please don't go.
Okay, George, what do you have?
I'll promote my food Instagram. It's food, the word, George Saba, my name, GeorgSSABA.
Jeffrey's so mad.
If you're watching things on Peacock, you should watch Killing It. It's a funny show. We have a second season coming out soon. And then Grand Crew, the second season, available on NBC or Peacock, premieres in April.
How about you?
At Jeffrey GM is on Instagram. At Jeff Boerty on Twitter. And
also you can take dinosaur kale and rip it off, massage it.
thank you guys
through
for watching this episode of the Headgum podcast.
You're like really walking us through a way to
Thank
make
you
a
for
great
bearing
salad.
with them.
Jeffrey, I have a real question before we wrap. What do you think of New Review? Do you think it's
I
better?
think it's really good. I think it's better.
You think it's better?
I think it's better than...
I haven't listened to it, but...
I think it's great.
Okay,
Yeah.
better.
Also listen to the new review.
Yeah. I feel like you should throw to that more. Just notice that you were
That's
saying...
so rude
Yeah.
of you to put him on that spot.
He put me on the spot this whole time. You guys have only been rude to me.
We had Riley and Alfred on last week to plug the show.
Yeah.
How did
but
that
I
go?
want you
What do
to.
you mean?
They're not here right now.
Yeah,
Were you
okay,
mean?
listen to the new review.
I want
It's
you to
very
know-
funny. Their chemistry is great. I think it's maybe not better, but I think it's different in a new, exciting way.
I like the fact that
And
I'm
maybe
on
better.
this show. Like, what are you saying behind my freaking back?
What did you just say?
Wait, why did you?
Oh,
just
also
get
watch Gory on what is it on? It's on.
You said Netflix.
Fox? Oh, Netflix.
Yeah.
Netflix.
Well, Netflix is weirdly enough the production company, and then the studio is Expedia.
Right. And then the network is
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the platform? So would it not just be
Paramount
Netflix?
Plus.
Oh, Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's on Freevee.
Wait. I just thought of a better James Bond.
Okay.
And I know he was in the last one, but wouldn't it be really fun for Rami Malek? I saw a tweet this morning that was like, "We gotta stop taking pictures. We gotta stop taking pictures of this man."
Of Rami Malek. That's really funny.
He's like, there's a tweet that's like, "Rami Malek's energy is so unsettling. You scaring the host."
I could go for another hour. I'll move
No, you
my
can't.
doctor appointment.
Jeffrey on the break asked if I microdose because I'm being so giggly.
Is that what you guys talked about by my back?
No, we were gonna make fun of your car.
And then you brought him in a coffee, which was really nice of you.
So we didn't.
So we felt
Well, because Emma was like, "What should we like jointly make fun of George for as a runner that he doesn't know we talked about saying?" And then you brought me
and then
coffee.
you
so it
brought
didn't
in
happen.
his coffee, which was really nice.
Anyway, I don't know where I'm gonna cut here, so I'll just say that's Dawes, just in case we keep this all in. But I'm probably gonna cut way before this.
No. I think
Probably
this-
before Gory.
I think we'll probably.
It's a 27-minute episode.
That was a Headgum original.